Now, the candidates for presiding commissioner, Virgie Zimmerman speaking. Have I got this right now?
You are right. I'm
Okay,
not
Virgie
Bob
Zimmerman
Stewart.
speaking for Bob Stewart.
Greetings to everyone. Thank you, Marceline Branch of the NAACP, for hosting this event. I couldn't think of two finer moderators to have here this evening. Thank you guys for your time, too. First, I want to send an apology that comes from the heart of Bob Stewart. 29 years ago, he chose a bride out of Malta Bend, Missouri, named Laura Blackwell. When they were married, from that union came 4 children. One of those children, his eldest daughter, back in July of this year, decided to get married out on the West Coast. Not all of his family was able to come to the wedding, so they decided, in Missouri, we'll have our own little wedding reception. Guess when it was? Today, tonight. So again, he sends his apologies, but he's a family man and he has to set his priorities. So then it came to, he wanted to be represented here this evening, so that's why I'm here. Bob is very active in our community. He has served on a variety of different committees, some of them being the Marshall Public School District A+ Committee. He helped in the marketing of our cancer center that we have. He currently is employed at Fitzgibbon Hospital as a marketing director, and he serves as the hospice chaplain. Kind of helps people get some of their spiritual needs ready towards the end of their life. A very difficult job to do. He's a member of the Midday Optimist Club, and he's helped a lot with the Poverty to Prosperity program, if you're familiar with that. He is the pastor of the Union Baptist Church. He has many, many things that he needs to do, but as we all know, sometimes the busiest people are the most organized people, and when they need to get the job done and they feel committed to it, they will get it done. He likes to build partnerships, and he is very committed to making sure that all of the proceedings that happen in the chamber councils are done in a respectful way and openly and as transparent as possible according to the law and the regulations that we have to follow. I think that's probably all I need to say right now, because there goes my time. Thank you very much.
And our Republican candidate for presiding commissioner is Tom Stallings. Tom?
Thank you, Cam. And thank you folks tonight for attending, and thanks to the local chapter of the NAACP for putting this forum together and making this possible. I would like to just say some things about why I think I am qualified to be your presiding commissioner. This county is a business. I think we probably all agree with that. Revenue in, revenue out, and business experience I think is important in being part of the commission. I have had over 36 years of business experience, 31 of those years with just one company. During those years, I had a chance to manage areas that had revenues of $3 million to $22 million. So I've had some experience in handling large sums, large areas, I guess, of dollars. To do those things over those last 31 years, I had to build some very strong and lasting relationships with many people that I did business with, and I think over those years, those people continued to do business with me because they found that they could trust what I said, that I didn't overpromise and underdeliver, and I certainly would try to continue that as a commissioner, and think that's important in dealing with people. Running a commission, I think, is a lot about relationships with people because we all deal with the taxpayers, the citizens of the county, and we all must learn to work together. I won't be making any big promises about what I would do. I have no huge agenda. Seems to me that governing in any forum is about compromise, and not one person can't just do what they want to do, but we must compromise as we go along sometimes. As a native of Saline County, I was raised on farms in the western part of the county, so I do have some idea of county roads, and county roads are a big part of what the county commission has to deal with every day. I understand how important these county roads are to our farm community and how important they are to our people who live out in the country, maybe work here in town. Because I'm retired and have been for about a year and a half, I have the time to devote to this job and will be able to give the county the service and representation that I believe it needs. My wife Susie and I have been married 42 years. We're both church elders, and I'm a 3-year Army veteran. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Do you support term limits for elected county officials? Jessica, we'll start with you.
Yes. I don't know how term limits, how long they should be, but I don't think it's a bad idea at all. I don't want to do this for the rest of my life, so I would highly support them.
Marty?
Yes, I think I would support term limits. I think it would be a good idea that, and as for the length of time, we're talking county officials here. You know, you hate to see somebody get in there and just stay forever and ever and ever. But when you have somebody there that's a long time, they do have time to get proficient in the job. They have time to fine tune the job, that position. They get to learn about that job, and you know, without it becoming stagnant. I think maybe, you know, an 8 or 10 year term limit I think would be plenty, but I think I would go for term limits. Yeah.
Virgie, do you want to take a shot at it, Bob?
I think I probably should pass. I think this is something that I cannot speak for Bob. I have my own opinion, but this is not about me, so, sorry, I'm passing.
Tom?
Well, Ken, to tell you the truth, I never gave this a thought until you asked it, I guess, or someone asked it. Maybe that's because of where I am in life and the fact that I'm just entering into politics for the very first time. I certainly didn't have any plans on doing this over a long period of time. I guess on the county level, I guess I don't view the county level quite like I would a state or a federal level for terms. So I don't know. I'm not sure that I see the necessity. Maybe someone needs to point out to me why that is necessary, why we should think about having term limits for county officials. Off the top of my head, I don't guess I see that it's necessary. But, you know, maybe I'm not looking at the whole picture.